Hey guys, looking at episode 7 of Chef Techniques. Today we're doing a really good eye fillet dish. Really, really nice. I'm going to show you how to make powdered gravy mix taste nice. Yeah, that's what this is. So, we've got our eye fillet steak, okay, that's been portioned up into our non-stick pan, a little bit of oil, and of course we've got to season it. So we've got some sea salt flakes, a little bit of that's going to make it give it a real nice crust. That's going to really bring out the flavour. Cracked pepper. Bit more seasoning on the other side. And we've got the heat up really high here, because we're only sealing the meat. So this is going to be about blue. This is cooking below rare. Okay? But we're going to be serving it about medium rare. Turn it. It's only got a little bit of light colouring on it, okay, and it's still quite tender. About the same on that side. Into our oiled oven tray. This can now go into the oven until it's cooked to your liking. I'm just going to add a little bit more oil like this with a little bit of red wine. Red wine and port all have a low alcohol consist rate, so it's not going to catch on fire, guys. Yeah. Add a little bit of water to that. Going to make a really nice jus out of this. Now, we're using gravy powder. Okay, it's a really quick way of doing it, but add water, mix, scrap. So we've got water, we've got poured about 2 tablespoons or so of gravy powder here. And we're going to make it really nice and thick and rich. And so stir that in, try and get all the lumps out. And don't let it burn in. If it starts getting too thick, just add a little bit more water, or a little bit of wine, depending on how strong you want the wine flavour to come through. Now, these powders are quite salty, so we're not going to add much salt at all. We'll add a bit of pepper and some mixed dried herbs. So I've got some coriander, some oregano, garlic, you know. So mix that in at a moderate heat. And as it comes up to the boil, we'll turn the heat down a little bit more. As it starts reducing and getting thicker, we'll alternate in adding red wine and water. Okay guys, so we're just letting the jus come together now. It's starting to get really good. Now I've just got to turn the steak over. It's still in direct contact with the dip, so it's going to start cooking a lot more from the bottom. Now we're going to finish off the dish with some asparagus and French shallots. Now I'll show you how we prepared the asparagus. Asparagus has a natural breaking point, and that one's broken. So you feel it's a lot more woody down the end here. It's a little bit softer up here. So just go from the very bottom, just bending it slightly until it snaps. That's its natural breaking point. Okay? Take it from there, and then we've just sliced it 3 times on diagonal. Okay. Got a hot pan, a little bit of oil. I'll add asparagus and our shallot. Real boiled asparagus is just so much nicer than blanched or boiled or whatever. A little bit of salt. Not a lot this egg, because we're adding some pancetta, which is quite salty. Now, if you can't get your hands on some pancetta, or if you can't afford it, you can use prosciutto. It's a bit more expensive, but you can use cured meats. You can use, don't use salami, but you can use ham, or you can use streaky bacon. So you just need something with a little bit of fat in it. It's going to melt down. It's going to really give these vegetables a nice flavour. Just also that off in the pan. You can see as it's getting really thick now. I'm up to adding a little bit more wine. And you just keep doing this, guys. So once it gets thick, don't stop. Okay, keep doing it until your steak's ready. That's how you get all that flavour into it. Every time you reduce it down, the flavour becomes concentrated. So think about it this way. It's the same amount of flavour in it, but the less liquid there is, the thicker it gets, which means the same amount of flavour is then compacted into that amount of liquid. And so just put that on the heat. I'll just add a little bit of water this time just to thin it out. I don't want it a bit, I don't want it to be that thick at the moment. Stick around the vegetables. Asparagus is coming along really well. A little bit more oil. Add our cured meat, our pancetta. Like I said, you can use bacon, just cut it up really fine. You really want to get a nice grilled flavour and colour into this. And there's no starches in this dish, okay, so it's really good. Just make sure you have your starches and your carbohydrates during the day. You have a sandwich at work or school or something. Everywhere you go to a restaurant or a pub or something, it's always baked potato or mashed potato or chips with salad and veg. Okay? You hardly ever get this sort of stuff when you go out, unless you go to a really fancy restaurant. Check the steak again, make sure it doesn't overcook. Okay. Turn the oven off. Just leave it open, let a bit of heat out. Now the reason I've done it in a deep dish, so that we can collect the juices. I'm just going to sit in these here. Now, all the juices that have come out of the meat, okay, it's not a lot, it's only a little bit of steak, but all those juices have got all the natural flavour of the meat that we're serving. Put that into there. Add a little bit of spinach. Toss that through. Heat off everything. And we are now literally ready to serve. Well guys, hope you have fun doing that at home. Nearing the end of the series, we've got about 3 more episodes left. Have fun making that. Enjoy.